Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back. And this week, I want to talk about why you should not manifest a text from your ex. Now, if you've been listening to me for a while, you may have heard my video, How to Manifest a Text from Your Ex. So you may be saying, wait a minute. Aren't you contradicting yourself? First you tell us to manifest a text, and then you tell us, no, don't do that. It's like, sit down, no, stand up, no, sit down, no, stand up. Well, I'm going to explain why in this video. But in the meantime, welcome back, No Contact Army. Thank you to everyone who has downloaded my app Silencio to help you get your ex back, and thank you for all the reviews. And if you haven't reviewed it yet, I would really appreciate it if you could put a review in the App Store. And the link for that is below every single video. And if you too would like to join our No Contact Army, we'd love to have you. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification and you're in. And to read the No Contact Army manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com where you can read 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. Okay, so manifesting a text. So why am I now saying not to manifest a text? And why do I have an opposing point of view? How can that be? Well, I just happen to have a quote here from F. Scott Fitzgerald, and this is what he has to say about holding 2 opposing views. He said, "The test of a first-rate intelligence is the ability to hold 2 opposed ideas in the mind at the same time and still retain the ability to function." So the part that stands out to me from this quote is the first-rate intelligence. That's all I care about. So it is possible to hold 2 opposing views. So here is what happens when you are manifesting a text. First of all, people at first didn't believe it, but then they see all these success stories and the comments of people who did manifest a text, and it can't all be a coincidence that they all intended for their ex to contact them, and then suddenly within usually 48 hours their ex contacted them. It's like, come on, it can't all be a coincidence. Okay, so first of all, why does it work? Well, because we are all connected. Just like we're all connected on the internet, we're all connected to each other's minds. It's like a telegram. We're like waves on the ocean. We're all on the same ocean, and we are all a wave on that ocean. So our thoughts travel as waves to the minds of other people, and they hear the message and they respond if you believe and if you let go. And that's why some people have success with manifesting and some don't. But here's the problem, and this happened with me because I was manifesting all last year in terms of getting people to manifest, to text me. And then when I had this realization, I just stopped. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore because it's not getting me where I want to go, because you don't just want a text from your ex, you want them back. And the problem is that I found that with a lot of people, including myself, we would manifest a text, yes, and then that would be the end of it. That would be it. Like, it never went anywhere. Like, the people that I managed to manifest a text from, sure, they would text and, hey, how are you doing, la la la, whatever. I would respond, and then they wouldn't respond. So it didn't get me anywhere. And people who did manifest a text, then they say, well, it never went anywhere. I never heard from him again. Nothing happened. So it's good to do because it gives you hope in the sense, wow, I really can contact my ex. Wow, I did get them to contact me. And now what? You have to actually work on getting them back. And for those people who didn't get a continued conversation after manifesting the text, it's because there is something missing. And what's missing is their self-concept. It's all based on their self-concept. Yes, you can make someone text you, But if people don't stay, if people leave, usually in the same manner, if you can't seem to hold on to someone, if you don't believe your ex will come back, that's based on your self-concept. And until you change that, you can keep manifesting a text from a million people and you still will not get them back. And so to work on your self-concept, you need to do affirmations. I haven't done a video about that. I will at some point. I'm just going to mention it briefly here. But my app, Silencio, which I mentioned earlier, we do have a section for affirmations. Believe it or not, some people don't even know it exists. I'm talking about the section for affirmations, not the app. There is a section for affirmations. You can record 3 free affirmations, and then the video puts, the app puts music to it and a nice scenery. Aww. And then you can listen to it on a loop over and over and over. You need to reprogram your subconscious mind. So I'm having my coaching clients do that. And based on their issue, I give them the affirmations. If you want some general all-around affirmations, I would suggest things like, things are always working out for me. I always get what I want. I had one client who I got him doing affirmations. We had a video call, and on the first session, he looked so down and out. He looked so sad. And then I gave him the affirmations, and we talked, I think 2 weeks after that. He was like a new guy. I was like, hey, Lucia, how are you doing? I was like, all right, who are you? What happened? Where did the other guy go? Because this is not who you were before. And it had to be the affirmations, because you don't just change that quickly. And he really hadn't even heard from his ex yet, but he was a totally different guy. And then he did eventually hear from his ex, but he decided he didn't want her. What do you know? So if you do coaching with me, I will give you affirmations for your particular situation. You don't necessarily have to use the app, but it just makes it a lot easier, because then you don't have to keep thinking them. You just put the app on at night while you go to sleep, and you reprogram your mind. So if you did the manifest the text technique that I gave and nothing happened from there, then it's time to move on to affirmations. And if you have any questions about that, contact me and we will do a coaching session. The rates are below every video, of course. And finally, I want to end this with a little success story. Okay, and this guy says, I was watching all these videos about no contact. I'd been waiting for 3 months and didn't have any hope because she was already with another guy. She just called me today, crying and asking for forgiveness. Guys, don't lose hope and never break no contact. Dumpers respect you for that. Yes, they certainly do. All right, so now I want to hear from you. Have you tried to manifest a text? Do you think you're going to try after this? Or are you now more interested in working with affirmations? And have you done affirmations in the past? Let me know below. And in the meantime, as I said, if you want my help to get your ex back, contact me at theartoflove.net. The direct link is below. We'll send you the rates. If this video has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.